Welcome to Mom Life Today. We're back again with Beth Chapman, and today we're going to talk to her about adoption. I'm sure you all know that she has an organization called Show Hope, and I'm sure adoption has brought new joys and new challenges to your life. So I wonder if you can just share with our moms the story and what adoption has done to change your all's family life.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the most obvious is we went from 3 children to 6 children, and so that was originally not in the plan. So obviously our family grew quite large. But yes, when my oldest daughter Emily, and I took a trip to Haiti in 1997 with Compassion International, it just really changed her heart, in particularly towards the most vulnerable children in the world, and that would be orphans. And so from that point forward, the 3 children, we call them our natural children because the adopted ones are supernatural, just really kind of went on an all-out campaign to bring a child into our home, thus resulting in not only adopting Shohana and then Stevie Joy and then Sweet Maria, who, as you know, is with Jesus now. But when we adopted Shohana, it just became so obvious to us that it was just really God's heartbeat. And so we, through a lot of prayers and a lot of meeting with people who had started organizations, just felt God calling us to start an organization that is called Show Hope, that it really has a heart to help families who otherwise couldn't afford it, bring an orphan home into their home through the grants and through all that. And then also orphan care, which we have in Raised Big House of Hope, which I could talk about all day long, but obviously creates a lot of busyness for me, and just juggling the older children and now them starting their careers, and then the younger ones. It is quite a challenge, but it's just been one of those things where it's been so evident that God has called us to it, and therefore He's equipped us to be able to kind of navigate, sometimes not so well, but navigate the obstacles that kind of come along. And it's been amazing. All the kids have been just so on board, and Emily, before they left for Ireland, was working for Show Hope. Caleb still works for Show Hope, and his wife works for Show Hope, and it's kind of all in the family. And it was named after Shohana, so we call her the chairman. But you know, again, just navigating, well, the balance between, working and not working, and when it's time, when it's not time, and again, trying to stay together and maybe travel some together and all of that. But it's been an amazingly rewarding thing for our entire family.
Well, if there are some moms out there that have thought about adoption and maybe felt prompted for adoption, I remember when we were going to have a baby, people telling me, if you wait till you're ready to have a baby,
right,
you'll never have a baby.
That's right.
So could you maybe encourage moms in that same way? Is that not the same?
You know what? With adoption, I would definitely encourage you, if you're thinking about it or wondering about it or thinking that God might be tugging your heartstrings, definitely go to showhope.org, and because we have a ton of resources on there. We have howtoadopt.org, which you can get to off of that, and it gives you a lot of things to think through and think about. And again, if financially it's an issue and you're just kind of going, we just don't know, again, you can apply there for a grant, and we just love for families to become a part of the adoption world, because it really will change your life, and it is just such a God-ordained thing, we believe. And it's not always easy, but it's definitely the heartbeat of God. So definitely don't wait. Yeah, it's just like having a natural child. If you wait, you like to wait for the perfect timing, it'll never happen. So yeah, just go do it. Yeah, that's great.